Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to May 2024 General Monthly Reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South Nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information, just like you. All right, so Leo, let me get the transits. Okay, we have a bunch of Taurus planets, transits, and new moon. So today I'm taping on the 30th of April 2024. The new moon is going to be on the 8th of May in Taurus, 18 degrees 2 minutes. And then we're also going to have Mercury transition from Aries into Taurus on the 16th all the way through the 31st of May. And Venus right now is in Taurus, and it will remain so through the 23rd of May. And then, of course, we have Jupiter and Uranus, both in Taurus, and they are close conjunction, and they will be close conjunction most of this month until Jupiter will transition into Gemini, but that won't happen until the 26th. So until then, close conjunction. Jupiter begins the month at 24 degrees, and then on the 25th, it's 29 degrees. And then 26th goes into Gemini. Uranus obviously is in Taurus too. It begins the month at 22 degrees, and by the end of the month, 24 degrees. We also have, of course, the Sun in Taurus right now through the 20th of May. So the full moon is going to be on the 23rd, and it's going to be in Sagittarius, 2 degrees, 55 minutes. And we still have Saturn in Pisces, 16 degrees at the beginning of the month, 18 degrees by the end of the month. Also, Neptune is still in Pisces, and it begins the month at 28 degrees, and by the end of the month, 29 degrees. Pluto is in Aquarius, and it begins the month, the first, at 2 degrees. But on the 2nd, it's going to go retrograde. So by the end of the month, it is going to be 1 degree. And then we still have transiting North Node in Aries, conjunct to transiting Chiron in Aries. And Chiron is 22 degrees all month long, and then the North Node begins at 15 degrees, and then by the end of the month, 14 degrees. And that is it for the transits for May. So let's now take a look, Leo, at what is your strongest energy that is supporting whatever is going on with you for the month now, April 30th through the end of May 2024. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South Nodes of the Moon. We have this one, we have this one. Communication and integration. Okay, so what I'm getting is you are integrating. This is the frequency of integration. You are integrating something on the earth plane, so in the physical realm, and it has something to do with communication. And we'll find out, hopefully we'll find out more about what type of communication, because to me the communication right now is, it could be verbal or non-verbal communication. Oh, let me see, there you can see that now. So that's what I'm getting right off the bat. And okay, I'm also getting, Leo, whatever is coming for you on this earth plane, in the physical, It has something to do with your being of service, I just got, but having to do maybe with humanity, but also having to do with healing the earth. So it's not only you that this is coming for, it's going to heal you, absolutely, whatever this integration is. And maybe you have been in process of integrating something into the physical. But again, I'm just getting that it's very healing, or it's going to be very healing for you and others in your environment, humanity at large. It's going to be different for all of you. Okay, and so maybe you're going to, or you have been receiving, some of you receiving information, communication, messages, coming to you intuitively, however, however you receive messages. And it has to do with something about this integration and about the earth. Okay, I just got a specific, now this is not going to be for all of you, this is for someone, or maybe a couple of you, but I just got that if you haven't been already, you will be, a message will be sent to you. You will get some kind of information about how to proceed with something that is healing for the earth, or something like that. Something having to do with humanity, having to do with your community, and how you can personally assist in healing the earth, literally healing the earth, plants, animals, trees. And you will be integrating that into your personal life, and then you could be showing that to others, and to help them to be able to do the same thing. And again, this could be on a small scale, on a big scale, or anywhere in between. And it's going to be different for all of you. And some of you have already started this. Maybe you received the idea last month in April. Not necessarily. Some of you will receive this message in May, and then start physically putting it together and integrating it in your physical reality and others' physical reality. And I'm getting to, this is something that might start small, but it could definitely end up big, universal healing of the earth, realigning of the meridians, the energetic meridian lines. Not sure if that's the right wording, but that's the wording I'm getting, is the energetic meridian lines in the earth. There's something to do with that, and there's something to do with crystals. I just got a picture of a clear crystal quartz. So I don't know if one of you is, that's going to be for someone specific out there. So Leo. Okay, so let's, here, I don't need that. Excuse me. Let me put that there. Okay, so let's see what astrologically, this is my astrology deck, how astrology is helping you. Maybe the transits, maybe something. We'll see here, Leo. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, astrology, I'm an astrologer of 29 plus years, if you don't already know that, and I specialize in the nodes of the moon. But what I just realized as I said that is, Leo, anything that you have, any planet you have in Leo, in your natal wheel is going to be square to all of those different planets in Taurus. So that's a big deal. And then it's still opposing Pluto, of course. But so you have this intense energy with the new moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Uranus most of the month. Okay. All right, so let's see what else. Whoa. So that is an assistant to you, but it's not going to feel necessarily, it's not going to feel good because that's it's hard aspect. And so it's going to be pretty intense energies. And so you could have some pretty intense communication. Oh, you can have some pretty intense communication if you haven't already. Because Uranus and Jupiter have been in Taurus. So you might have already had this happen. But you still have Mercury is still going to be going into Taurus. And Mercury has to do with messages and it has to do with communication. So you're going to get some strong communication, or you are going to desire to give some strong communication, possibly. And again, it's not going to square is non-harmonious, so it's like a rubbing your skin on sandpaper. It's not going to feel good. It's going to be intense and tense and uncomfortable. So, okay. So, I just got the words, you're forewarned. Just giving you a kind forewarning about that. Okay. Okay, so you also have number 6, and this is Virgo, and this is digest. So to me, what first came out with this digest to me is having to do with communication. This will be hard to digest, or this will be, yes, difficult for you to digest whatever this communication is. And maybe it's already passed. And so it's taken time for you to digest all of that information, all of that communication, those messages. Oh, right. Okay, another message I'm getting is, and this could have happened already or it's going to happen, with communication. There is so much information, it's so complex, and a lot of detailed messages are coming to you that it's going to take you some time to digest it all, to understand it all, to put it all in its right place, so that you know exactly those intuitive guidances that you've been getting and receiving are all about. And so take your time. And you might not understand. Also, I'm getting another message. You might not understand right at first when you receive that communication or that message, whether it's physical or non-physical. But so my intuition is saying, and I'm being told to tell you that's okay. Take your time and allow yourself to be able to have some time to digest that information before I just do a rebuttal. That's exact words. Maybe some of you will be asked for an answer in some way. So take your time. And if anyone tries, if the communication or the person tries, if it's a person or a group or whatever, is trying to hurry you with you making a decision before you have a chance to digest it, you just do your best to say, no, you're going to take some time with this, and as long as you possibly can. Because I know sometimes you don't have the ability to do that because there has to be an answer right away. Well, just as long as you can take, unless you already know for sure. But what I'm getting is this is something that is really complex, and there's a lot of information in there, and you're going to have to go through it. You're going to have to mull through it with your feelings, your emotions, and facts, and all of that. So maybe this is a contract for someone, a business contract, or even a personal contract, something legal, binding, government, I don't know, but I'm getting all of those in my head, and this is a general reading, so it could be different, of course, for all of you. Authority. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm also getting this is 10th house, and this is number 48. And when I read the words authority, I immediately got this could be an authority figure over you, so that would make sense. Business or government official or something like that. Court system. So absolutely take your time to digest and make sure that you understand 100% the information being shown to you, being given to you, so that you can make the best decision choice based on conscious awareness. And I'm getting right, fearful. You have to, that's also why understanding the information, because that will then, any fear you might have or originally had when receiving this information, that will assist in taking that fear away, so that you know for sure that securely know what is best for you and how to handle this situation and this information. Okay. And for just a few of you, maybe 2 or 3 of you, you could be the authority figure. And if that's the case and you're the one giving the communication, then allow the person you are giving this communication to and expecting an answer from, allow that person to have time to digest, because it's going to require that. I just got integrity. Stay in your integrity and allow that person to be able to understand that fully for themselves as well. So don't try and rush them into an answer haphazardly. You stay in your integrity, Leo, if you are the one in authority. And I got something else, and what was... Well, it'll come to me if I'm meant to tell you. Okay, so let's... Okay, so let's take one of these cards. Maybe some of you are starting a plan on a specific area of Earth on how to heal the Earth, and that's what this contract is about. And or you're joining a group. For some of you, again, it's going to be all different. Okay. Seraphim's Gateway. Seraphim's Gateway. Voice activation. So your voice, what you have to say, is of tremendous importance to someone. That's what I'm getting from these 2 words, voice activation. angelic attunement, divine support. So you are definitely being supported this month in whatever endeavor that you are going to begin or just recently begun, having to do with earth and saving the earth, healing the earth. And maybe also this is angelic attunement. This is some of the messages that where you're receiving some of the messages from the universe, from some angelic beings, from your star family loved ones, your oh, goodness sakes, the word won't come to me. Your ancestors. There we go. Oh, okay. And we're not in retrograde. We're not in Mercury retrograde. We just got out of that. So anyway, okay. So I can't blame that on that. On Mercury retrograde, me forgetting my words. Okay, so I want to read. Let me read that to you. Seraphim's Gateway. Let's see what that is all about. Okay. 124. The seraphim are the highest form of angelic beings who are said to radiate from the heart of Source. They have been described in many different ways through the ages, but what is common is the idea that a brilliant light emanates from them. The word seraphim means burning ones. For in ancient times, light was associated with fire, as this was the main source of light within homes. One moment. Sorry about that. Okay, let me go back because that was rude. Don't allow anyone to interrupt you either, is what I'm getting to. Oh, okay. Don't allow anyone, if you are trying to give a message, you are explaining something, don't allow anyone to interrupt and get you off track. Okay, that's for someone out there. Okay, so these beings are infinite light. No, let me back up. For in ancient times, light was associated with fire, as this was the main source of light within homes. Oh, it was fire. Okay, that makes sense. These beings of infinite light are essentially divine love that is taking on an angelic form in order to serve the universe. When they have appeared physically, they have been described as having 6 wings, and they are known for their heavenly voices. In fact, miraculous planetary shifts are reported to take place when they sing. In the heavenly realms, they sing in constant praise of the Creator. Other angelic presences report to them with regard to their spiritual duty, as it were. It doesn't operate in such a linear way, but this is the best way for us to understand the process. If you have ever woken up hearing your name being sung, the seraphim have visited you. Someone needed to hear that. Leos, someone needed to hear that specific sentence. Let me say that again. Because one of you or several of you have awakened to someone singing your name that you did not know, and they're saying it's a seraphim visited you. When they come to you, know that you are blessed to be in the presence of angelic beings that emanate directly from the heart of Source. Their voices will help awaken the angelic presence you hold within, so that you can support the expansion of the world. The expansion of the world. What have I been saying? Of Earth. You have an important, you've been integrating that. Oh my gosh. And communication. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. It always amazes me. Oh, wow. Leos, I would love to hear your comments, who this is, whoever this is for, or those of you that this is for. I would love to hear your comments. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, so that is awesome. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so let's take one of these cards. Don't have much time left, so this is probably going to be the last card. We'll see. Had a lot to say with few cards, that's just the way it is. I just go with the flow. Okay, so anything else for Leo? Wow, that is amazing. Sunset. This is number 7, and okay, that's interesting. Okay, because when I was looking up the page number for this card, I added up the page number and it was 7. And so now here you have a 7. So again, that's a spiritual number. 777. You might be seeing 7s. That is a definite sign and synchronicity. And I'm getting that it could definitely be from the seraphims. So I don't know for sure, but that's just what I'm getting intuitively. It could be a huge possibility. And also I'm getting for someone, sunset. Watching the sunset is important to you, or I said this to another zodiac sign for their May monthly, and I don't know who it was, but I'm going to say this to you too, Leo. And so if you hear it again, it's doubly true for you then. So that is going to, for someone or a few of you, this is the best way for you to be open at this time, at the sunset time. And maybe this is the only time or the time that you have to yourself to be able to receive messages. So take time to watch the sunset, especially now through May, if that calls to you to do that. Okay. Wow. So that is really big stuff, Leo. That's awesome. So that's all I have for you this month. I hope this has helped you, and I thank you for allowing me to read for you, Leos. Have a great month. Until next time.